tribute to their heroes who have kept their club in Serie A for another season. Also in that far corner there, plenty of travelling support for the southern outfit. Special moments as well. The children of the Bologna and Napoli lineups. First up there of Carlo Ancelotti. Man who's been there and done it, needs no introductions. Brought success to all his clubs. Now tasked with bringing home the Scudetto to Napoli, which has been missing since the days of Maradona. Now I'll let you enjoy the Serie A anthem, O Generosa. Handshake there between Ancelotti and Mihajlovic. We know Ancelotti will be sitting in the Napoli dugout next season, but will Sinisa Mihajlovic? He's postponed all talk about his future till after this match. He'll be meeting with the club chairman, Joey Saputo, tomorrow. The Bologna fans want him to stay. After his sterling efforts, 27 points in 16 games have steered Bologna clear of the danger zone. Easy to see why the Rossoblu supporters want him in charge next season. Gemelli awaiting the Napoli skipper Lorenzo Insigne. Gemelli, the Rossoblu captain, former Napoli man, over 100 outings during his days with the Azzurri. Warm embrace there with his former teammate Lorenzo Insigne, Lorenzo il Magnifico. Insigne, who's in 10 goals for the season. There, meanwhile, confirmation of Bologna's starting 11. Santander gets the nod ahead of Destra in attack. Palacio and Orsolini play in support of the Paraguayan hitman. For the visitors, Milik starts up front. German international Amin Younes is tasked with providing the ammunition. I'll keep a close eye on Simone Verdi, who is a former Bologna favourite. Cameras picking up Carlo Ancelotti once again. Talking of Ancelotti, he was reported involved with a bust-up with Lorenzo Insigne earlier in the season, but the club chairman, Aurelio De Laurentiis, denied that yesterday on his 70th birthday, giving an interview saying there's no tension at all between Insigne and the coach. Calm restored them between Napoli skipper and the Napoli coach. And they'll be hoping Lorenzo Insigne will be firing on all cylinders, hoping he can rediscover his early season form. 7 of his 10 goals this season came in his first 10 league outings. So both sides lined up, ready and raring to go. Final checks from Alejandro Di Paolo, tonight's match official. We are underway here at the Renato Dallara. It's Napoli playing from left to right. Napoli in their traditional home strip, the all-blue. Bologna in their home strip, the red and blue. Napoli have an excellent record against Bologna. They've won the last 6 Serie A meetings against the Rossoblu. In fact, in the last 2 visits to Bologna, they've netted 10 times the Southerners, leaking just once. Ominous then for the Rossoblu. Liberto passes it out from the back. Here he is again. Big night for him, with Koulibaly, Serie A's top defender, missing out through suspension. Means Luperto partners Albiol at the back. Insigne lets it run. Here is Verdi, from a Bologna man. Malqui, did he handle it? The referee says no, that's a good ball in. And Pulgar to the rescue. Wants it out behind for the first corner kick of the match. Fabulous ball in from the Frenchman, Malqui. Gets the nod ahead of Husay, the Albanian this evening. Floated in by Younes. Could be a chance here. Santander sweeps it away. Only in his path of Lorenzo Insigne. Likened to the great Gianfranco Zola, Lorenzo Insigne for his dribbling abilities. Zielinski. Trying to take on the Rosso-Blu team alone. Back with the pole. Still Zielinski. Good strong running here. Younes. Just promising from Napoli. Goulam, path of Insigne. He wins another corner kick for Napoli, Lorenzo Insigne. Good work on that far side from the Napoli captain. Local lad and youth sector product. Carrying the hopes of a city. One was played short. Insigne. Here is Zielinski. Chipped into the mix. Rolled it away by Palacio, of all people. Forward getting back. Digging in. Mbaye. Puts it straight into touch. The Senegalese defender. Gifting back possession. Referee has spotted something. Di Paolo from Avezzano of Abruzzo, southern region in Italy. So a slight delay before this throw-in can be taken. Hand of Di Paolo. Coming across to his linesman. Problem with the flag. So I've never seen anything like this. So it could be an early change. Not a player. For the flag. Match official sees the funny side of it, and I'm sure the players do as well. So, end of season showdown. Nothing riding on it in the table. And now we can get back underway. Goulam. Insigne able to bring it under control. Napoli have won it back though through Luberto's back at the club on loan last season at Empoli. Picks out Carnesis and on loan from Udinese. A second straight start for the Greek international in goal. Had Ospina and Meret as other options this season. Ancelotti's like to rotate his squad, like his predecessor Sarri. Often played the same starting 11, week in, week out. Malqui was looking for a teammate. Kept in play by Palacio, or did he keep it in play? The subject of Sarri, Ancelotti's predecessor. He's strongly linked with the Juve job, so watch this space. Palacio, first to that loose ball. Unable to pick out Santander. Verdi puts it into touch. Back on familiar ground. Simone Verdi. In-time Bologna man. Over 60 outings for the club. Mihajlovic, what a great job he's done with Bologna. On the brink of the drop to the brink of 10th place. Remarkable work from Mihajlovic. Putting his name back on the coaching map after his dismissal from Toro. And of course a very unhappy experience at Sporting Lisbon. Appointed coach and then club changed president. And then really dismissed Mihajlovic without even one game in charge of the Portuguese outfit. Mbaye, Nerazzurri youth sector product. He's looking for a teammate, doesn't quite work out. Napoli back in possession, constant theme. These early exchanges at the Dallara. Crossfield pass there from Ruiz, considered one of the brightest prospects of Spanish football. Zielinski, brought down by Goulam. Still with the Algerian. Offloads. Verdi gets that completely wrong, but also gets very lucky. Younes switching the play. Malqui. Everyone behind the ball for Bologna. They're not going to make this easy for Ancelotti's men. There is Fabian Ruiz once more. Zielinski. Insigne. Ruiz. Nice little flick. Back with the Spaniard. Now Verdi. Oh, this is promising. Verdi! First effort of the match, and it comes from Napoli. Simone Verdi, the former Rosso-Blu forward, trying his luck from distance. Slick passing move from Ancelotti's men. Verdi, unlucky. Disappointing clearance there from Skorupski, Poland international, looking to thwart his fellow countryman Eric Milik, and here he is, Milik. Chesting path of Verdi. Insigne floats it back in towards Simone Verdi. Napoli starting to take control here then at the Dallara. Fantastic record against the Emiliani. Looking to make it 3 successive wins here at the Dallara. Never achieved that in Serie A, at least. Real Albiol back to his best, missing out between rounds 23 and 33 with knee surgery. Wealth of experience, Real Albiol, been there and done it. Domestic and international front. Joined way back in 2013, the Rafa Benitez era. And here he is, the Spaniard, World Cup winner as well. Roberto, his partner at the back, will certainly be able to learn a lot from him. Roberto celebrating a call-up to the Italy under-21s for the European Championships this summer, on home soil for Italy. Verdi. Milik, nice touch. Younes. Insigne rides that challenge. Good strength from Napoli's number 24. Floated in towards Milik. The ball was at full stretch, couldn't bring it down. Question marks of offside. Milik perhaps wanted it quicker. It's a high foot there from Dykes. Malqui's gone to ground. Referee doesn't appear interested. Another high foot there from Luperto. Play on, says the referee. Zielinski. Verdi. Napoli will build again from the back. Real Albiol switches the play. Goulam missed the opening 14 rounds of the season, recovering from knee surgery. Now back to his best. 16th league outing of the campaign. Former Saint-Etienne man. Cabanez is taking his time here. Eventually gets the clearance away. Not the best one. Straight into touch. A chance for Bologna to settle into this contest. Just need to start passing it around, building up the confidence levels. It's been all Napoli so far. Danilo, Route 1 stuff from the defender. Nodded down by Palacio. Asking a bit too much on this near side of Michel Dykes, the Dutchman, from Ajax man. Zielinski. Caught late there by Gemaili. Sentimental fixture for Swiss international Blum Gemayli, Coppa Italia winner during his days with Napoli. With Bologna since 2016, a lone spell in that time with Montreal Impact too. Zielinski out to Gulam. Floated in by the Algerian. That's a good-looking ball. My ankle was at full stretch. Milik was there, ready to pull the trigger. Bologna really haven't settled so far. And Napoli capitalise. Zielinski. Younes. Tricky customer. The German international. Verdi. Verdi getting that completely wrong. Uncharacteristic mistake from Simone Verdi, Milan youth sector product. Certainly been around the block. Now has his big chance again with Napoli, 3 goals this season. Simone Verdi, 4 if you include Europe. Experience which ended in disappointment, both in the Champions League, out in the group stages, in the group of death with PSG and Liverpool. Now it's in the quarter-finals of the Europa League, losing to Arsenal, the finalists who play Chelsea next week. Our focus tonight is on Seria A matters, final one of the season. Explosive Sunday tomorrow with Champions League and relegation battles. Alcui. Disappointing delivery from him. Fiorentina, Genoa and Empoli all battling for survival tomorrow. Milan, Roma, Inter and Atalanta for the top 4 finish. Verdi. Milik. Space is opening up here for Napoli. Insigne onto his right foot. Still Insigne. Curling effort! Unable to hit the target though, the Napoli skipper. Did all the hard work, checked inside, found the space for the shot. Plenty of power on it. Lacked the accuracy, though, from Lorenzo Insigne. Another warning sign, though, to Bologna. Been on the back foot so far. Dykes. Gemayli. Marked tightly here by Zielinski. Mbaye. Nice turn of pace from the defender. Soriano. Here is Orsolini, Bologna's danger man. Running straight into a Napoli brick wall, though. Orsolini, like Luperto of Napoli, also called up to the Azzurrini squad for the Euros this summer, to be hosted by Italy and San Marino. Albiol back to Carnesis. They're looking to play their way out from the back here. Ruiz, first time pass. Might fall kindly here for Younes if he can keep it in play. Taken quickly by the German. Zielinski. Verdi. Milik. Holding it up, waiting for support. Offloads to Fabian Ruiz, the former Real Betis man. Now Younes. Continued his run, the German. Insigne goes wide. Gulam one-on-one with Orsolini. Goes towards the byline, gets the cross away. It's a deflection. Skorupski had to be alert. He's big and physical, but he is very agile, Luka Skorupski. Looking to add to his 10 clean sheets this evening. Full stretch here as well on that Insigne shot. Pulgar to the rescue there for Bologna. Chance on the break for the host, Soriano. Nice turn of pace. Can he get past Zielinski? Offloads to Orsolini. Here's the Azzurrini international. Soriano. Santander. Offloads to Orsolini. Back to Santander, first time effort, and it's blocked. Ibrahim Mbaye at full stretch there. As the referee decided, Alejandro Di Paolo. Stop play. Now Orsolini strayed into an offside position. Look very tight. Very tight indeed. Gemaili. Orsolini brings it under control in the end. Wasn't the easiest of passes to deal with. In the end, he's lost it. Game starting to open up here. Amin Younes. Napoli, the league's second top scorers. Only Atalanta have fired in more. We've seen plenty of evidence why. Insigne trying his luck, and Verdi too. Younes down the line. Here is Goulam. Insigne. Younes, nice feet. Milik back with Younes. And the execution was disappointing from Amin Younes. 3 goals in his 12 outings for Napoli. Well off target on that occasion. A slow start to life at the club, recovering from an Achilles tendon injury which kept him out early on. Opening 14 rounds to be precise. And here he is, Younes into path of Insigne. Milik. Left foot strike, took a deflection, trickles out, corner kick. And stemmed from that shot from Eric Milik. Napoli's top scorer with 17 goals. So ahead of Dries Mertens, who's on the bench this evening. Otzi Goulam has come across to take it, has Verdi as an option as well. Should he want to go short. Floated in by Goulam, that's a deep ball. Far too deep, straight out. We can see what Ancelotti thought about it. A typical Italian style. Dykes carrying out from the back. Disappointing end product for Bologna. Napoli have won it back. Chance on the break for the Azzurri. Insigne. Oh, fine pass. He's picked out Verdi. So dangerous in these positions. Checks inside Verdi. Left foot strike. It's fallen kindly for Insigne. Far too tame an effort, though. That's easy for Skorupski. And again, it's Napoli continuing to look the more dangerous of the two sides. Milik will seem to get stuck there in between his feet. Zielinski. Younes. Dispossessed. And goes to ground, writhing in pain, the German. Eric Pulgar went lunging in there. Looks like the referee has kept his cards in his pocket. That was a poor challenge from Eric Pulgar. Very lucky to escape without a card there, the Chile midfielder. Younes, though, has won his side a free kick in a very dangerous position. Skorupski could be tested here for Bologna. Napoli have scored the most goals from outside the area this year, 18. Will we see number 19? In the meantime, Skorupski organising his wall. Milik and Verdi standing over it. Here goes Verdi, straight into the wall. Possession still with the visitors. Goulam chips it in. It's not a bad ball. Flicked on by Milik. Wide of the mark. Yeah, Napoli continue to pepper the Bologna goal with efforts. And they're jumping up there out of Lyancott, the Brazilian. And what Mihajlovic thinks. The side continue to remain on the back foot as we go beyond the 20-minute mark here. Somehow it's still goalless, despite Napoli's best efforts. Flicked on by Palacio. Something to chase here for Soriano. Fornesis quick off his line, though. His 9th league outing for the club. Looking to add to his 4 clean sheets. Younes marked tightly here, surrounded by a sea of Rossa blue jerseys. Fabian Ruiz taking it away from danger. Lyancott straight to a Napoli jersey. Now Cui skips past Palacio. Verdi. Insigne goes to ground. Play on, says the referee. Dykes down the line. Santander. Soriano. Back with Santander. Mix up between those two. Zielinski comes away with it, says thank you very much. Younes skips past Danilo. Ulga at full stretch. Excellent challenge there. Soriano, good strength, and then went looking for Palacio through the middle. Zielinski skips past Palacio. Goes looking for Insigne. Trying to catch out Skorupski. Napoli's forward has been very lively. We approach the half-hour mark here. Verdi, Insigne and Milik all involved. Desperate to leave their mark. Same can't be said of the Bologna trio up top, the likes of Palacio, Santander, Solini. Napoli continue to control this contest. Now Cui takes a deflection. Skorupski comes racing off his line from a Roma and Empoli man. His debut season with Rossa Blue. Dykes sprinting away here. Verdi goes lunging in there. Again, Alejandro Di Paolo keeps his cards in his pocket. Poorly timed challenge from the ex-Rossa Blue forward. Clattering into Mitchell Dykes. That will suit Bologna, though. Chance to regroup. Palacio. Handed away towards Younes. Just it down really well. Fabulous close control from the German. Danilo, and on loan from Udinese. Pulgar. It's a round of applause from the home faithful. What can Bologna conjure up from this position? Dykes. Still going, Dykes. Good, strong running. Plays it in. Gulam. And somehow scrambles it away. Napoli hold firm. Bologna still in possession. Gemaili. Back with Danilo. That's got the home fans up on their feet. Dykes. Rides that challenge, the Dutchman. Santander. Marked tightly here. Holding it up. And dispossessed. Good, strong challenge from Luperto. Showing what he can do. It's the under-21 international. Now Fabian Ruiz, one-on-one with Mbaye. Skips past him. Insigne, first-time effort. Drags it well wide of the mark. It's a disappointing conclusion to a move that promised so much for Napoli. Senior radar was well off there. Mbaye. Lancot, now on loan from Toro. He worked with Mihailovic, his current coach. Santander, bit of time and space here. Soriano thinks about the strike, in the end to Santander, who wins a corner kick. Maguire was on target in the reverse meeting. Had a crack there, snapshot. Turned his side, a corner kick, a chance from a dead ball situation. As we see this teasing ball in from Dykes. Gulam was there, sweep it away. Eric Pulgar to take on that far side. Corner comes in. Santander jumps up! And it's just over! Bologna's number 9, rising highest. Flicking it on just over the bar. Tantalisingly close. Hasn't scored in 4 months. Came close there, though, the Paraguay international. Gulam. Nice touch off Mbaye. Corner kick to Napoli. From one end to the other. Now the likes of Santander have to get back and dig in. Gulam with the corner. Put away by Santander. Mussolini. Not the best of touches from him. Mbaye, a lot of pressure here. Still gets his clearance away. Palacio into the path of Orsolini. Orsolini towards the byline, rides that challenge. Still going. Unable to get the corner kick though. Orsolini felt the last touch came off a Napoli player. Linesman had other ideas. See Orsolini, giuro, non l'ho toccato, I swear I didn't touch it. This should clarify it. Oh, it's a tight one. It is tight. Maybe the slightest of touches off Orsolini. So tight though. Corner kick to... beg your pardon, a goal kick, should I say, to Napoli. And there's this Gulam. Bologna starting to work their way back into this contest. It's given away by Zielinski. Dykes. There's momentum gone for Bologna. Dykes shaping up to cross. No way through for the Dutchman, has to settle for a throw-in on this near side. Palacio bundled to ground, wins a free kick. Referee was well positioned there. Best judge of that one. No doubt about it, Alejandro Di Paolo. Just his 5th Serie A match for the Italian referee. Spent the bulk of his career in Italy's 2nd tier, now looking to make the step up. Big chance to show what he can do this evening. Bologna, one of Serie A's most storied clubs, and Napoli, one of the big boys in Italy's top tier. Watch out for Eric Pulgar. All his goals have come from set pieces this season. 5 penalties and 1 free kick from a very similar position against Sampdoria. Will history repeat itself? Here goes Pulgar, whips it in. Cabnezis spills it and gets very lucky there, Cabnezis. Somehow managed to get to the rebound, scrambling it out. Putting it out for a corner kick. Excellent delivery from Pulgar. Bernezis can consider himself a very lucky man. In comes the corner. It's a good one. And there's the header by Anko, bringing in a fine save out of Bernezis. Brilliant delivery, excellent header. And likewise, a fabulous save. Bologna will keep up the pressure here. Second chance from the corner flag. Played short. Palacio. Pulgar scoops it in. Not the best of deliveries. Fabian Ruiz drifting infield, trying to find a bit of space. He's done better than that. He's picked out Zielinski. This is very promising from Napoli. Can they finish it off? Ruiz on the turn, still going. There's a strike too. Takes a block. And the home fans continue to play their part, as do the away fans. Really is a cracking atmosphere inside the Dallara. End of season feel to it, yes. Both sides are putting on a really good show, entertaining match. Chances at both ends of the pitch. Bologna, any reason to want to win. They'll go into 10th place if they win this evening. Awaiting, of course, other results tomorrow. That will be worth 6.3 million euros. So plenty of motivation. Bring that kind of cash into the coffers of the club. Should they do that, Mihajlovic would call it a masterpiece, that's for sure. One ball upfield, aimed towards Santander. Zielinski. Surrounded by a sea of Rossa blue jersey. Zielinski, as cool as you like, though. The Pole, who turned 25 early this week. Insigne. Twisting, turning, trying to wriggle free from Roberto Soriano, man on loan from Villarreal. Started the season on loan at Toro. German-born Italy international. Bernezis. That's a poor pass towards Luperto. It's caused all sorts of problems for the Azzurri. Mussolini. Santander out wide. Soriano. Towards Santander. Shearing the ball here, the Paraguayan. There's one, a corner kick. Home fans enthused. Mihajlovic will be pleased with how his side have reacted. Bologna have soaked up the pressure. Now they're looking dangerous. Bologna are hungry for the opener. Played in by Pulgar. All the way by Milik. Soriano, first time effort. It's high and it's wide. Expect better from a man of his quality. 2 goals since joining the club in January. He's flourished under Mihajlovic. Playing further up the pitch. He's a trequartista, attacking midfielder behind the forward. Nice flick there by Verdi, aimed towards Milik. Doesn't quite work out, though, for the Azzurri duo. Skorupski clears it away. Santander jumps up. Now Kui wins that challenge. Verdi. Switching the play. Insigne into path of Ruiz. Insigne's continued his run. The idea was there. Bologna just given it away. So has Fabian Ruiz. Route 1 stuff there from Skorupski upfield. Santander goes appealing for a foul. Felt he was being marked far too tightly there by Luperto, the referee. Not interested. Napoli playing on. Younes. Insigne drifting in field. Milik. Berti. That could have gone anywhere. And continue to be played at a very nice pace. Napoli haven't quite got the same fizz about them as the first 20-25 minutes. Credit to Bologna for that. Unless Napoli can now hit back. Verdi. It's the cross away. Jamaili. Mbaye. Orsolini. Dropped very deep in a bid to get a bit more involved. Seria A, say Bayern Munich youth sector product, like Nicola Sansone, who's not called up to the matchday squad though. Missing out today, alongside Andrea Poli, the other high-profile name missing from the Bologna ranks this evening. Poli was on target in the 3-3 draw of Lazio last time out, which sealed Bologna's top-flight status for another year. Pulgar. Dykes. Palacio. Dykes has continued his run. Palacio checks inside. Deep ball in, it's a good one. Orsolini! Oh, how close was that? Orsolini ghosting in at the far post. Unable to make it count, though. Palacio, brilliant vision. Orsolini, a whisker wide from making it 9 for the season. Lam hadn't spotted the run. Orsolini, very close to scoring the opener. Lyanco. Nice feet from the big man. Danilo. Orsolini in towards Santander. Bit of a mix-up at the back there. Malqui under a lot of pressure here. No option but to boot it out into touch. Bologna determined to close out the first half on the front foot. Palacio. 2 footballs are on the pitch, so that will be taken again. Credit to the Rossoblu. Really have worked their way back into the contest. Slow start, as it has to be said. As Napoli came charging out of the box. Danilo. That was asking far too much of Palacio. He's good, not that good. Malqui down the line. Malqui once more. Malqui right back, who could have competition next season if press reports are to be believed from the likes of Kieran Trippier. Napoli interested in the Spurs defender. Insigne now. Verdi onto his left. Swept away by Orsolini towards Santander. Luperto bundling into the back of the Paraguayan. Santander desperate to add to his 6 goals. 5 under Inzaghi, just 1 under Mihajlovic. It was the first of the Mihajlovic era and that famous win at Inter. Mihajlovic's first game in charge. Couldn't have asked for a more stern test. But he and Bologna passed it with flying colours. Edging ever closer to the half-time whistle. Soriano. Still Soriano. Jamaili, right foot strike! Always rising. Swiss midfielder entitled to have a go. The space opened up. Lacked the accuracy, though. Raising it over the bar. Cardenas is 33 years of age. Just under 50 times by Greece as well. Lots of experience then on the international front too. So make a great save on Leanco earlier. And we mentioned about Trippier. He's not the only one linked with the move to Napoli. Also linked with Lazzari of Di Lorenzo, both wing-backs as well. So Ancelotti clearly keen to strengthen out on the flanks. Also Timothy Castagna of Atalanta as well, who's versatile, can play left and right wing-back. Looking at versatility, Zielinski, another one capable of slotting into all kind of roles. Here he is again, the pole. Prodded away there by Leanco. Here is Soriano. Palacio. One-on-one here with Albiol. Goes towards the byline. Palacio plays it in! And there it is! Federico Santander on the stroke of half-time. Nods it home. It's his first goal in 4 months, but it was worth the wait. Powerful header, picked out his spot. And it caps off a wonderful counter-attacking move. Palacio, the architect. The Argentine floating it in. And it's the Paraguayan, the other South American, making no mistake. Pure delight after ending his goal drought. His last goal against high-profile victims Inter. He ends it this evening against another Serie A big boy, Napoli. Muted celebrations from Mihailovic. He knows there's still a long way to go. But it's advantage Bologna here. And after soaking up the pressure, they've ridden their luck. They've taken the lead, though. And they deserve it. Other teams may have wilted after the kind of pressure that Bologna were put under in the opening 20-25 minutes. They dug deep, they held on, and now it looks like they're going into the break with the narrowest of leads, thanks to Federico Santander. Goal number 7 in Bologna colours, just his second in the Mihailovic era. Also scored against Roma as well, so likes playing the top teams. Bologna's number 9, justifying the decision by Mihailovic to start him ahead of Destro. What can Napoli produce in these closing stages of the first half? Luperto. Well, the best of touches from Insigne, and Bologna have got it back. Gemaili driving forwards, good strong running from the Swiss midfielder. Left foot strike! And it had to be the ex-Napoli man on target, doubling Bologna's lead in the dying stages of the first half. Muted celebrations from the Swiss midfielder. A sign of respect towards his former employers. But it's party time in the stands here at the Dallara. Quick fire double from the Rosso-Blu. Gemaili puts his team on easy street here. The space opened up. Precise efforts into the bottom corner. And Cardenas' hopes of a 5th clean sheet have been well and truly dashed. Club chairman Joey Saputo applauding on in the stands. He's chosen the right game to come to. Ancelotti stunned into silence. Ancelotti taking his place back on the Napoli bench. An expression which says it all. And there goes the half-time whistle. Bologna take a commanding 2-0 lead into the break. They're on course for a 7th successive home win. Napoli have it all to do after the break. Ancelotti, plenty to think about, plenty to say to his players. Don't go away, we'll be back shortly for live action of the second half. Hello again, Seria Tifosi, and welcome back to the Dallara Stadium, where Bologna are leading Napoli by 2-0. Both goals coming towards the end of the first half. Santander breaking the ice on 43 minutes. Brahim Jamaili, the former Napoli man, scoring on the stroke of half-time. So it puts Bologna in complete control. Ancelotti there in your picture would have had a very difficult half-time team talk to try and rally his side, to try and collect something from this match. It's looking very difficult for Insigne and company. They have it all to do for the second half as the Napoli players make their way out for the second period. No changes to report at the moment on both sides. Case of as you were then for Bologna and Napoli. Bologna will be looking to bring home this win and jump into 10th place. And also take them to 44 points, which would be a high for the Joey Saputo era, the club chairman, the Canadian businessman who's in the stands this evening. We saw him on his feet earlier, applauding the goals from his team. Napoli, meanwhile, can't do any better than second place, of course, and they can't go any lower. They've struggled to really find the motivation towards the end of the first half, at least. They started very brightly, saw all of the ball as well, had a couple of good chances, but Bologna held firm, soaked up the pressure, and they deserve their lead here at the Dallara. The question is, can they bring home the win? Will we see a fabulous fight back from Napoli? Final checks then from tonight's match official, Under Di Paolo. The second half is underway. Bologna playing from left to right. Blue looking to bring home a 7th successive home win. First time since 2002, just the second time in the 21st century. An indication of the sterling job that Mihajlovic has done. His future will be discussed tomorrow with the chairman and the club directors. Younes goes looking for Insigne. Sliced away by Laianco. And by Toro. From the Sao Paulo man. Gulam goes to ground. Right in front of the referee. Yet to see a card produced in this contest. It's been a lively, entertaining one. Said the atmosphere is end of season, very celebratory. It's certainly very competitive. Verdi. Malqui's continues run, comes to the Frenchman, pulls it back. Gets it completely wrong on that far side, Kevin Malqui, from a Lille man. In his first season at the club, €13 million addition. Sliced his cross there. As mentioned, Napoli looking to strengthen out on the flanks if press reports are to be believed. Lots of Lazzari, Trippier of Spurs, Di Lorenzo of Empoli, all linked to the club. That's a poor clearance from Skorupski. Younes. Danilo gets his clearance wrong. Milik snapshot. That's a warning sign to Bologna. Napoli have come out in determined mood for this second half. Danilo got his clearance completely wrong, and Milik very nearly made the Brazilian pay. Now Dykes. Jamaili. It's his first goal of the campaign. Took him until the final day of the season. It was a fabulous strike, it has to be said. And Bayer brought to ground there. Younes can have no complaints for that one. Younes, a former Ajax man. Pulgar brought down by Santander. Did he stray into an offside position? He did. Napoli taking the free kick very quickly, wasting no time. Now they have to get a goal quickly to throw this contest wide open again. They want to collect that elusive 5th successive win. Last achieved back in 2018. Soriano. Back with Soriano, former Sampdoria man. Dykes. Take on Malqui. No way through, and Zielinski carries it away. Milik. Fabian Ruiz. And Gulam simply can't keep that in touch. Mihajlovic very animated in his technical area, and he never settles for second best. Named the drill sergeant. Tough on discipline. He's done a great job here at Bologna. Dykes. Palacio, provider of the first. Plays it in, Palacio, it's flicked on by Santander. Nodded wide of the post. Those two South Americans then combining once more. Palacio, all his goal-scoring feats over the years. Even in Bologna colours, he's yet to score here at the Dallara as a Bologna player. Miley's pass there, disappointing one. All his goals going back to Palacio for Bologna have come in his travels outside of Bologna, away from home. In fact, his last goal at home was during his days at Inter, January 2016 against Carpi. And he finally stopped that disappointing record in front of his fans. Rodrigo Palacio, so a very good game, still going strong. Age of 37, the former Genoa and Boca Juniors man. Albion. Zielinski. Skips past Santander, found a bit of space, the pole. Younes. Good block there from Jamaili. That pass aimed towards Insigne. Ready to pull the trigger. Younes will try again for Napoli. No way through, goes back to Fabian Ruiz. Everyone behind the ball for Bologna. Milik goes looking for Malqui. He's picked out the Frenchman who pulls it back. Gets himself down once again with his final delivery, Kevin Malqui. The free plays the advantage for Bologna. Given away by Soriano. Younes. Here is Milik. Malqui. Still with Malqui, good strength. Lets himself down with that half volley. Couldn't hit the target. From point-blank range, Kevin Malqui. On that second inspection, it also looked like an offside position from the Frenchman. Was. Certainly plenty of purpose to this Napoli performance at the start of the second half. A lot of pressure on the Rossoblù. It's a poor clearance from Skorupski straight into the path of a Napoli player. Bologna appears to have gotten away with it. Soriano. Eventually won back by Fabian Ruiz. Hit a brace last week against Inter. Taking his tally to 5 for the season. Good return for his first year in Serie A. Gulam. Found a bit of space. Gulam still going. Slicing his way through the Rossoblù rearguard. Zielinski. Blocked by Mbaye. And eventually get it away. Napoli keeping their foot firmly pressed on the gas. So just caught napping there, dispossessed by Verdi, and then committing the foul, Rodrigo Palacio. Again, the cards stay in the pocket of Alejandro Di Paolo. Younes. Here is Verdi. Jamili wriggles free. Pass in towards Soriano. Ghulam sliding in there. Good challenge from the Algerian. Advantage given to Napoli. Insigne. Bologna defence stretched. Milik. Left foot strike from Milik. And it whistled just wide. Skorupski got down low. And watched it gratefully fly out. In the meantime, the home fans chant, applause, and plenty of tributes to Mihailovic, the man behind their survival push and keeping them in the top flight. Younes. Milik trying to bring it under control. Really is one-way Napoli traffic. Fabian Ruiz has gone to ground. Medical treatment, immediately rushing onto the pitch. Solini jumping up there, catching the back of the Spaniards. Napoli paid the buyout clause of 30 million euros to bring him to the club. Real sign of how much confidence they have in this now 23-year-old. Ancelotti continue to watch on. A replay of the first from Santander. Martial, a fabulous ball in. And here the second from Jamili. Pick that one out. He's still wincing in pain. Camera's picking out the club chairman, Joey Saputo. The Bologna club chairman, certainly pleased with what he's seeing. Joey Saputo also hold a press conference on Monday. Who knows whether it will be to announce renewal for Mihailovic for another season. Will he be staying, or will it be to announce that the two will be parting company? Mihailovic has been tight-lipped over his future. He will only discuss it at the end of the season. See what the fans think. They want him to stay. Plenty of the players do as well, the likes of Danilo, crediting Mihailovic with their survival push this season. Getting the best out of the squad. Ruiz ball at the top. Ghulam to chase. Ghulam! And the Algerian pulls one back. But hang on. Whistle has gone. Joy is short-lived for Napoli and their Algerian defender. Ghulam thought he'd scored his first goal since September 2017. Was the Algerian in an offside position? Question marks of offside. Ancelotti watching on. All eyes on the referee. The match official in contact with the VAR. Nervy wait in the Napoli camp. Nervy wait for Ancelotti and company. What will the match official decide? And after a check with the VAR, The referee has given the goal. It was a lengthy wait, but Fauzi Ghulam can celebrate his first goal since 2017. Napoli have a goal back. It's game on again. Referee initially ruling out the goal, then a silent check with the VAR. So Ghulam and company can celebrate. Palacio driving forwards, goes to ground. And the referee has another big call to make here. Palacio went to ground. Albiol made the contact. There was clearly contact there, the Spaniard clipping the Argentine. And the drama just keeps on coming. In the meantime, the VAR review from earlier, after those question marks of offside. Ghulam's goal eventually being awarded, judged to have been onside in the end. And will this go to the VAR? The referee has suddenly been catapulted into the limelight. Was Albiol's challenge worthy of a penalty? Once again, all eyes on Mr. Alejandro Di Paolo. No penalty. Play is resumed. Orsolini going first to that header. Well, just when you thought Bologna were on easy streets, Ghulam finds the back of the net and throws this contest wide open again. Ghulam jumping up highest there. Did he get a touch on it? First goal since coming back from injury for the Algerian. Mbaya with the long throw. Palacio, can he keep it in play? The answer is yes. Still going here, Palacio, good strength. Certainly not giving up, the veteran forward. And Palacio's efforts have won his side a throw-in, taken quickly. Orsolini towards the byline. Wins a corner kick. Certainly doesn't have an end-of-season feel to it, this one. Maybe in the stands, not out on the pitch. And it look like they're readying a change. In the meantime, Pulgar will come across to take this corner kick. Whipped in by Pulgar. It's up in the air, 50-50. Soriano was first to it. Now Gemaili. Orsolini. Ball falls kindly for Gemaili. Offloads to Dykes out from the back. Palacio. Nice turn towards the byline. Pulls it back. And that's easy for Santander, surely. A real goalmouth scramble. In the end, Santander committing the foul. Far too overzealous there, the Paraguayan. Appeared to be the easiest of chances. But Luperto, with that outstretched leg as well. Napoli make their first change of the match. The skipper comes off, Lorenzo Insigne. On comes on, Dries Mertens. Dries Mertens, the Belgian ace, on for Lorenzo Insigne. It's a double change from Napoli. Callejon also ready to come on. Napoli look to Dries Mertens to find an equaliser. There's also Simone Verdi, the ex-Bologna man, who comes off. Jose Callejon, the second change of the match for the Azzurri. And also look to the Spaniard to leave his mark. But watch out for Dries Mertens. On target in the last 4 league games. Bologna, his favourite victims, punished them 10 times. Can he leave his mark once more? Long throw towards Santander. Then goes looking for Soriano. It's bobbling about. Napoli struggling to clear their lines here. It's given away by Luperto. Soriano towards Palacio. Soriano spotted the run from Dykes. Now Napoli, chance on the break. Callejon, he's only just come on. Milik to his right, comes towards the pole. Ryan got full stretch. Got the last touch. Bit of afters there with Milik too. Mertens has come charging in as well to the defence of his teammate. Referee quick to intervene and stamp out any tension. Gulam to take from the flag. The referee has spotted something here. Lanko Milik continuing to tussle inside the box. In comes the corner from Gulam. And bites up the cherry here for Gulam. Bim Ruiz trying to find a bit of space. Easier said than done. There's excellent work from Santander, who then goes squaring up to Fosu Gulam. South American having something to say to the Algerian. The referee has to stamp this out. Second corner kick in quick succession for Napoli. Gulam whipped in. Milik nods it wide. Chance for the equaliser. Goes begging. Milik got ahead of his marker, Lyankot. Couldn't hit the target, though. Santander. Germaili. Skips past Younes. And overruns the ball. Another chance for the visitors on the break. Younes. Napoli have momentum on their side. Zielinski. Steaming forwards. He's found a pocket of space here. Callejon. Mertens. Played in by Mertens. Takes a deflection. Skorupski makes the save. Heart-in-mouth moment for Bologna. They really have to do their very best to soak up this pressure. Napoli have belief again and momentum on their side. Pulgar, first time ball. He's looking for Soriano. Unable to find his teammate. Fabien Ruiz. Dispossessed. Well recovered by Pulgar. Germaili spearheading the charge for Bologna. Good strong running from him. Good strong challenge from Gulam. Man who got Napoli back in this contest with his goal on 57 minutes. Ending a lengthy goal drought. Lasted almost 2 years. Younes. Oh, nice feet, goes to ground. Referee not interested. End-to-end stuff here. Santander tussling away with Albiol, holds it up. Soriano has a go straight into the path of Luperto. Both teams really going for it. Such an entertaining contest. You can't take your eyes off this match. Cameras picking out Simone Verdi. Strong start, but then fizzled out. One-time Bologna man. Here is Mbaye. Long run up here from the Senegal international. Mbaye with the throw. Who got the last touch there? Looks like Santander. Real warrior. Santander. Trying to get the better of Luperto, though, on that occasion. Carnesis hooks it away. Zielinski. Younes. Mertens. Milik, first time pass, aimed towards Gulam. Jamali, lovely feet from the Swiss midfielder. Played in Soriano. Palacio, has he beaten the offside trap? Doesn't matter, Albiol is first to that ball. Both sides stretched. Plenty of space and gaps opening up here. Napoli going in search of the equaliser. Bologna looking to restore their two-goal cushion. That won't do, though, from Soriano. Blatant foul on Zielinski. Free kick taken quickly by Napoli. Mertens, Fabian Ruiz, Younes. Trying to dance his way through. Easier said than done, though. Solini wins his side a throw-in. Chance to regroup. Plenty of encouragement from Mihailovic. Of course, to make it 30 points in 17 games. Ancelotti. Looks like, as things stand at least, this side's 4-game winning streak is coming to an end. 20 minutes plus added time to turn the situation around for Ancelotti. He's made that double change. Mertens and Callejon thrown into the fray. Many expected those two to start. Get their chance, though, in the closing stages here at the Dallara. Kui. Zielinski. There's a space to run into. Mertens. Younes looking for the angle for the shot. Still with Napoli. Mertens. Younes lets it run for Gulam. Has a shot spilled by Skorupski. Then Younes commits the foul. Napoli, though, continue to look dangerous in the final third of the pitch. Gulam once again testing Skorupski. And Younes committing the foul on Pulgar. Alejandro Di Paolo, the match official, had a very straightforward first half. The second, plenty to do for him. Route one stuff there from Skorupski. Goes looking for the target man, Santander. The judge to have fouled Albiol. Napoli wasting no time, taking the free kick quickly. Gulam. A very good game on this left-hand side. Gulam, tireless wing back, up and down the flanks. Also had Mario Rui in that role, the former Roma and Empoli man, not called up today for this trip to Bologna. Ruiz in a playmaker role at times, dripping very deep, trying to pull the strings. Albiol caught late there. Bloom Jamaili catching his former teammate. Nothing malicious about it. He clearly caught the boot there of Raul Albiol. Far too committed to that challenge, Bloom Jamaili. Meantime, Carlo Ancelotti watching on. Younes. And over to pick out Malqui. Alongside Carlo Ancelotti is his son, Davide Ancelotti, his second in command, assistant coach. Family affair in the Napoli dugout. Carlo Ancelotti set a very good rapport with the Napoli chairman, president and owner, Aurelio De Laurentiis, who turned 70 yesterday. So far his club, though, unable to give him a belated birthday present. Skrupski upfield goes looking for Santander fans, the Paraguayan. Lost in the middle of the park by Bologna. Fabian Ruiz. Skrupski. Hurried clearance. Possession still with the Partenopei. Mitchell Dykes committing the foul. And still, the card stay in the pocket of Alejandro Di Paolo. Gulam has gone across that right-hand side. Zielinski trying to skip past Palacio. Mertens on the turn. Malqui, plenty of time and space here. Needs a good ball. It's a deep one. It's in play by Fabian Ruiz, who pings it back across. And straight out. Napoli next year will be, in addition to looking to make a more serious title challenge, also go further in the cups. It's out in the quarter-finals of both the Coppa Italia and the Europa League. Bologna, meanwhile, will be looking to build on this fantastic second half of the season. Danilo upfield, is given away by the Brazilian. Malqui. Up from the back, the Frenchman. And Bologna, every man behind the ball. They're not going to make this easy for Napoli. Younes. Gulam. Younes sees his cross blocked. There's another chance here. Younes picks out Mertens. Zielinski. Napoli now looking to stretch the Bologna defence. Callejon. Dykes not to be caught out. Does very well. Gets his side. A goal kick. That will suit Bologna to a T. Bologna. Chances at the other end of the pitch have been few and far between. Cameron's picking up Mattia Destro. Starting to warm up. 4 goals in his last 5 outings. On target against Lazio in the last round. Mussolini lets himself down with his control there. Zielinski racing away from Palacio. Callejon. Malqui to his right. First to go infield, Jose Callejon chips it in. He spotted Younes onto his right. Younes lays it off, and it's Dries Mertens. Off the bench, on the score sheet, the Belgian ace completes the fight back. Napoli back on level terms. And who else but Dries Mertens simply loves to face Bologna. His preferred top-flight victims. An 11th goal now against the Rosso-Blu for Dries Mertens. On target for the 5th match running, Dries Mertens setting a new personal best. Younes set it up on a plate for the Belgian. And he couldn't miss from there, Napoli's number 14. And Bologna have fumbled the 2-goal lead. Napoli have battled back. The substitute, Dries Mertens, popping up when it mattered most. Soriano now. trying to help Bologna retake their lead. We're in for a grandstand finale here at the Dallara. Goulam. Still going, the Algerian. Offloads to Mertens. Goulam's continued his run. Mertens once again. What can the Belgian conjure up from this position? Picks out Ruiz. Oh, excellent challenge there from Loyankot. It was destined for Milik, that pass. And then Zielinski clipping Mitchell Dykes. And Piotr Zielinski, the first man to go in the book. Wasn't one booking away from a ban. Pole clipping the heels of the Dutchman there. Tedesco receiving tactical instructions. His moment is arriving, it looks like. Napoli really are the masters of late goals this season. No one has scored more in the final 15 minutes than Ancelotti's man. There's another one to add to the collection with Dries Mertens' goal on 78 minutes. Goulam, plenty of space to run into for the Algerian. As Mertens to his left. Goulam goes looking for Milik on that far side. Brought down by the pole. Callejon might get lucky, doesn't get lucky. Bologna are hanging on here. Fabian Ruiz. Mertens. Milik. Callejon. Blocked by Danilo. Pinged back into the box. Bologna hanging on for dear life. Napoli with the win behind their backs. Zielinski looking for an option. Callejon, low ball in, takes a deflection, corner kick Napoli. Napoli continue to ramp up the pressure. Is this the moment? Corner's played short. Callejon plays it into the mix, and Bayer gets his clearance completely wrong. Raul Albiol, the defender, he stayed up. Perhaps the wrong man for the ball to fall to, but he's done really well to win his side another corner kick. The Azzurri will keep up the pressure here. Tension is palpable inside the Dallara. Swung in from Dries Mertens, nodded away by Mbaye. Hit in play by Emin Younes. Take credit for Mertens' equaliser. Mertens. Ruiz brought to ground. There's something to say to Soriano. The referee has spotted it. Splitting apart the two men. Tension starting to bubble over here at the Dallara. As if there's so much more than the 3 points at stake today. Now, Bologna will make that change. Karim Jamaili, the scorer of Bologna's second, makes way. Round of applause from the home faithful. Mattia Destro to come on to a midfielder off, a forward on. Ton of intent from Sinisa Mihajlovic. It's going to be a double change for Bologna. Roberto Soriano makes way. There's Matthias Vanberg, the Swedish midfielder, former Malmo man, who's settling well. He's joining last summer, his 23rd outing for the club. Napoli, meanwhile, to make their third and final change. Emin Younes off. Gianluca Gaetano, the youth team forward and youth team skipper, just 19 years of age, comes on. So a flurry of changes then here. Chance from a dead ball situation for the Azzurri. Gulam scoops it in, that's a good-looking ball. Skorupski is first to it. Quick word on Gianluca Gaetano, the youth team forward. Made a Seria A against Spal a couple of rounds ago. Bittersweet occasion because in the wake of it, his dear nonna, his grandmother, sadly passed away. Just in time, though, to see Gaetano make a Seria A. Club expressing their condolences. There he is, immediately involved. Gianluca Gaetano. Callahan and Gulam standing over this free kick. Callahan chips it in, nodded away by Palacio. Zielinski. Still with Zielinski. First time effort off the post. Desperately unlucky the pole. Zielinski has won it back. Milik. Gaetano offloads to Gulam. Floated back in. Milik is the onside, goes to ground. The referee has halted play. Flag up on that far side. Milik adjudged for being in offside position. Oh, but that was a scary moment for Bologna. And now Bologna will make their last change of the match. In the meantime, Zielinski's fierce effort off the post. Rodrigo Palacio, standing ovation for the Argentine. 37 years of age, still going strong. Played his part in Bologna's survival this season. Cameo appearance in the meanwhile for Ladislav Krejci, the Czech Republic international. Destro jumps up, unable to get to it. Santander might. Mertens into the path of Fabian Ruiz as Gaetano to his left. Here is the 19-year-old, one-on-one with Mbaye. Milik on the turn, takes a deflection. Pulkar, good run out from the back, clearing his lines, easing the pressure on the Bologna defence. Here is Svanberg, the Swede. Pulkar. Krejci, just come on. Dykes shaping up to cross, back with the Dutchman. Krejci takes a block. Possession still with Bologna, floated back in by Dykes. Good looking ball, aimed towards Destro. Possession still with Bologna. Svanberg has a go, takes a deflection, and it's gone in! The most fortuitous of goals! Santander's claiming it. Bologna retake the lead in the dying embers of the contest. Santander doesn't know how, but it's gone in. In this topsy-turvy contest, the Rosso-Blu back in front. And Santander with the last touch, his second header of the contest. He hadn't scored since February, but he's popped up with a brace tonight. Again, how much he knew of it, who knows, but they all count. And it's another twist in the plot here at the Dallara. A contest which has ebbed and flowed. And it looks like that Bologna will get that 7th successive home win. Unless Napoli can dig deep once again, it's a tall order, a tough ask of Ancelotti's men. What a contest! Napoli, after battling back, with it all to do. Napoli was so close to taking the lead, denied by the post. Gaetano, referee playing the advantage, it's overrun by the youngster. Disappointing end for him. Making his second league outing for the club. Mussolini with the initial foul. Skorupski, route one stuff. Mertens trying to help it on into the path of Milik. Flag up on the far side. Throw in to be given to the hosts. The Napoli fans have fallen silent. Marquis. Back to Carnesis. Hopeful ball upfield, won by Danilo. Destro first to that high ball. And Zielinski hooks it away. And Luperto sweeping it away. Danilo. Krejci first to that ball. Something to chase here, meanwhile, for Santander. He's on a hat-trick, let's not forget. Gaetano, quick in there, Goulam. Tireless display from the Algerian. Checks inside. There's a look up, offloads to Fabian Ruiz. Mertens. Napoli need a hero. Goulam, first time ball in. It's not a bad looking one. Comes all the way across to Callejon. Plays it back into the mix. And off Solini, gets a touch to it. We're into added time here at the Dallara. Now Albiol. Callejon. Milik. Mertens at full stretch, back with Milik! Off target. Patient build-up play from the Azzurri. Not the end product, though, that they wanted. Milik well off target there. Meantime, replay there, catching Gaetano going down in the area. It's down the line towards Krejci. Zielinski. Driving forwards. Goulam. One-on-one with Orsolini. Gaetano, the substitute, takes a deflection. Skorupski had to be alert there. Gaetano calling into action the Polish shot stopper. Svanberg goes to ground, wins the foul. That's just what Bologna wants. Chance to regroup. Run down the clock. Frustrate Napoli. You know, the clock continues to tick down. Nervy moments for Mihailovic as well. Sinisha, resta con noi, Bologna ti ama. Sinisha, stay with us, Bologna loves you. any clearer than that. Santander. Clear sign of affection then from the Bologna fans. They want their coach to stay. Good sliding challenge. It's a battle against the clock now for Napoli. Fabian Ruiz. Clock continues to tick down. Mbaye carries it away from trouble. Wins a foul. Napoli receiving a taste of their own medicine, if you like. Experts of the late goals this season. Now they're on the receiving end. Santander's 88th minute header. Looks like it's going to be the winner. Danilo upfield. Gulam. Gaetano. And that is just a hoof upfield by Danilo. Reminiscent of the old John Smith adverts. Peter Kay. One last roll of the dice from Napoli. Gaetano. And there goes the final whistle. A pulsating, engrossing contest comes to